Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're skipping the basics and taking a fascinating, microscopic journey straight into the human body. We're going to uncover the hidden mechanical wonders that keep us alive, quite literally, one breath at a time. I mean, think about it for a second. How often do you actually consciously think about taking a breath? The real magic here, as health experts constantly point out, is that it's entirely subconscious. Your brain acts as this brilliant central computer, automatically calculating exactly how much oxygen your heart, liver, and brain need at any given second, without you ever having to lift a finger. So the whole journey kicks off right here in the upper respiratory system. The moment you take a breath, air rushes in through your nose or mouth and enters this complex network of tubes. It's a pathway that expertly funnels the air downward, prepping it for its long journey deep into the core of your body. Here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, the automatic breath. 2, down the windpipe. 3, the bronchial tree. 4, the lung hilum. 5, the gas exchange. And finally, 6, protecting your lungs. Section 1. The automatic breath. The engine behind the breath. Let's look at the sheer mechanical power it actually takes just to breathe. Sitting right below your lungs is the diaphragm. It's an absolutely crucial muscle that pulls downward to create a vacuum, literally dragging air deep inside your chest. But here's the catch. If we fall into a bad habit of taking short, shallow breaths, we start over-relying on secondary exhalation muscles up in the chest. Over time, that essential diaphragm becomes redundant and weak. So keeping that muscle strong, that is the ultimate secret to efficient breathing. Section 2. Down the windpipe. The pathway starts. Once we're past those upper airways, the air travels down the trachea, the windpipe, and straight into your incredibly resilient lungs. These massive, vital organs are tucked safely away inside the protective armor of your rib cage. And fun fact, the right lung actually has 3 lobes, while the left only has 2. It's designed that way to elegantly make room for your heart. It's a highly precise step-by-step pathway. First, the air passes from the mouth down the trachea. Next, the trachea divides, sending that air into the left and right main bronchi. From there, it rushes into progressively smaller and smaller branches called bronchioles, before finally hitting the alveoli. And those are the tiny air sacs where the real magic happens. Section 3. The bronchial tree, branching out into the lungs. You can completely see why they call this a tree. After the trachea splits into the left and right main bronchus, it distributes the air using this incredibly intricate, sprawling network. It literally looks like a dense, upside-down tree just tucked right inside your chest cavity. As that air pushes deeper, the whole environment shifts. The large primary bronchi, think of those as the main trunks, branch out into secondary lobar bronchi. From there, they branch even further into tertiary segmental bronchi. With every single split, the passageway gets progressively narrower, seamlessly distributing that single breath of air to literally every corner of your lung tissue. Section 4. The lung hilum, gateway to the lungs. Now, before getting into all those branches, there's this anatomical doorway called the hilum. Located on the inner surface of the lung, right around the middle of your spine, it acts as this grand, highly secured gateway. It holds the lung root, which is the one singular connection point between your lungs and the rest of your chest's vital structures. You can actually see the 3 major structures pushing through this gateway. You've got the pulmonary artery bringing blood in, the pulmonary vein taking oxygenated blood out, and running right alongside them, the primary bronchus carrying our breath of air inward. It is a massive, highly trafficked anatomical intersection. Section 5. The gas exchange. A microscopic market. All right, so the journey ultimately ends here at the alveoli, these tiny balloon-like air sacs at the very end of the bronchioles. Think of this space like a bustling microscopic market. Oxygen dissolves into the mucosa lining, slips through an incredibly thin membrane, and is instantly swept away by red blood cells. At the exact same time, carbon dioxide is pushed out of the blood and into the alveolus, ready to be exhaled right back out. But the body is incredibly smart. To ensure that crisp, clean air actually makes it to the alveoli, your respiratory system is playing defense the entire way down. Your bronchi are lined with this sticky mucus designed to moisturize the incoming air and trap foreign particles, like viruses, bacteria, and dust. Even better, they're lined with microscopic hair-like structures called cilia. These cilia act like tiny little brooms, constantly sweeping trapped germs and debris upward and out of your body so you can just clear them with a quick cough. Section 6. Protecting your lungs. Vital maintenance for your airways. Since these airways are literally always exposed to the outside world, experts highlight a few absolute non-negotiables for respiratory health. The biggest one? Avoid smoking and vaping completely to protect those delicate cilia we just talked about. Wash your hands frequently and stay up on vaccines to fend off infections. Limit your exposure to airborne toxins, and for sure, remember to exercise. Working out isn't just about building biceps. It keeps that crucial diaphragm muscle strong and efficient. As we wrap up this explainer, just take a deep breath with me for a second. Seriously, feel your diaphragm pull down. Feel your chest expand. Millions of tiny air sacs are working flawlessly in your chest at this exact second, trading gases to fuel your body without you ever even asking them to. Your lungs are going to repeat this invisible miracle over 20,000 times today alone. So the real question is, what's the one thing you are going to do to protect them in return? Thanks so much for exploring with me, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.